Hey, welcome back to Legends of Skyward Sword. We're here inside a fire sanctuary finishing things up. First off, we have this interesting key here. I always have a problem getting these to fit into the slot. This video is basically the boss fight against Ghirahim. This is the last time we fight off against him until the end of the game. And what we have here is, it's essentially the same thing as the first boss fight inside of the Skyview Temple. Same concept where you're fighting him sword on sword, kind of like actual combat. You're not really using items. You get in a dungeon, which is one of the things that this game kind of sets apart from the other Zelda games, where you're not always using the dungeon's item on the boss fight. You oftentimes are still just using a sword. So anyways, I just figured out how to get that lock open, thankfully. And we are just going to go in here. It's going to be a cutscene, so I'm just going to be quiet for a while. And this is a demon lord Ghirahim, as I said earlier. And the concept behind this is he was kind of bragging about his arms and his exquisite body form in the cutscene, so that's kind of a hint on what you need to do. As you see, he's got these black arms, kind of a new thing for him, and you need to slash at him. If you don't slash at him at the right angle, then he'll just grab your sword, and if you just let him hold it, then he will turn it against you, so you need to kind of shake your way free. He also has these kind of knives that he propels at you if you let him get the chance to, but if you slash at him, then he will generally dispel them. As you can see, it's kind of tricky to aim the right way at his arm, especially for your first time through, and this was my first time through the game. I'm sure if I went back now I would have less trouble. I'm getting a few hits in right there, so I am picking things up a little bit. And let's see. Still a little bit sick, sorry. And that's basically part one. You just rinse and repeating. He's not really all that hard. If you know how to do it, then it's pretty easy. You see there, if you let him hold your sword, he will try and like steal it from you, and you just have to really fight back. Shake your Wiimote, swing your sword, and that will allow you to regain control. And as you're progressing and you're doing more damage to him, he will start to summon more of those blades to throw at you. He's up to 4. He was only at 2 at the beginning of this. So, and as you can see, if you don't take care of them, he will throw them. But they're pretty easy to avoid. If you L target and just sidestep, you generally should be fine. As you can see, it's not all that hard. That's the end of part 1. Part 2, he's got swords again. Kind of like the first boss fight where he like, oh, it's getting serious. Ouch. Now, again, what you need to do, nice backflip, is just aim in between his, he'll kind of be holding up his swords and walking towards you. You need to just swing your sword to get in between. If you miss, then he will generally come slashing down at you. And he also has these blades that will come after you, and depending on how they surround you, on what kind of attack you like to do, like right there, they surround me in a circle pattern, so I obviously need to do a spin attack. You can also just try running really quick away from him, and that will work to a degree. Let's see. Oh man, this guy is being a pain. You gotta be very precise, otherwise it will not count, and he will try and swing down on you. You just gotta, if you do a backflip, you can generally escape. But getting some good hits in. I find that it's pretty easy to get some strikes in when he has just teleported before he like gains composure. You're able to slash him really quick. That's one of the tricks I like to do. Oh, and then he also down slashes where he gets his sword stuck in the ground, and you can go town on him. He's got a lot of those. Oh, come on. Dude is beating me up. Gonna run around a little bit now. As you can see, I don't see any health sitting around. If there is some, I'm missing it. But if you see him disappear, just run. I mean, he'll eventually land, and you can get slashes like right there. It's 2 times in a row. He seems to be being nice to me and giving me a lot of free hits. Alright, again, if you mess up the sword strike, I suggest doing a backflip. Oh man, those things I'm having trouble avoiding this time around. It's just irritating. See, I'm getting pretty weak in health, but I think I'm pretty sure, without going back and watching this before editing, I'm pretty sure I don't die. So we'll see. I like that he's licking his blade. Ghirahim is by far one of the most interesting characters in the Zelda series in quite some time. He's the only villain that really has personality. Ganondorf and Wind Waker had some, but besides that, they really haven't had all that much personality besides being, oh, I'm evil, I don't really show any reason why, but I am. And Ghirahim steps things up in that regards, and it's really interesting to see his character development throughout this game. And I gotta give props to Nintendo for his character. A lot of people are like, oh, he's gay. Like, well, he's not gay. He's unique. I don't know why it matters anyways, but get a lot of people raging about that. I've seen on several discussions on forums and in YouTube videos. Anyways, this process is taking a while, but I'm nearing the end of this. I can tell. I don't have a whole lot of video left before the cutscene. There's always an ending cutscene at the end of every Zelda dungeon, just to wrap things up, I suppose. So, I guess I'm gonna beat this guy here soon. Probably with like half a heart left, just to make things interesting. I don't know. Also, when he's shooting those things at you, as you just saw, if you just want to run around circles in the room, you generally can be alright. But as you see, it's like I've gotten it down to where if I miss, I'm really good at backflipping and getting away. So it gets predictable. Anyways, that's the end of that. Enough of this foolishness, as Ghirahim says. Anyways, that's that. We're going to collect the third Sacred Flame. And that's the end of the whole Sacred Flame saga. It's 3 of them we've collected. We're pretty much making a Master Sword. Cutscene, enjoy, subscribe, like, comment, and do some more commenting. Send your friends to comment, have your mother comment, have your sister comment, do another comment yourself. Until next time, enjoy.
Sword.